You turn 14, and you're just 14. You turn 15, and you're just 15. You turn 16, and finally, it's a little bit different. Because this year, for the first time ever, you're not just getting birthday presents from friends and family. This year, the government is gifting you with the legal right to drive a motor vehicle. You spend hours with the driver's manual, memorizing all the details just in case they show up on the test. They do, but you get them right, and you drive away with a parental guardian in the passenger seat, a flimsy slip of paper in your hand, and a mental calendar in your head, ticking down the day 6 months away. 6 months later, and before you know it, you're at the DMV, sitting on a squeaky stool in front of that sky blue backdrop, as the license ID photographer says, "Smile." But you're already smiling, and you have the right to be. This is the first major step towards adulthood, the first step to becoming an individual. It's nice to think that once the keys are in your hand, so is all the freedom in the world. It's nice to think that's all there is to it. It's nice to think you can handle the power.
Here in my car, I feel safest of all. I can lock on my doors. It's the only way to live in cars. Here in my car, I can only receive. I can listen to you. It keeps me stable for days in cars.
On TV and the silver screen, driving with distractions doesn't seem scary. However, it isn't exactly the same when the director can yell cut before any real harm occurs. Driving is a lot of responsibility, but you already know that. You know to never go above the speed limit, always use your turn signal, and come to a complete stop at stop signs. You know life isn't a movie. You know to drive safe, and you know to make good choices. But if that's the case, how come teenagers 16 to 19 years old are 3 times more likely to get in a car accident compared with adults 20 and over? Contrary to popular belief, the idea that teens get into accidents due to thrill-seeking, aggressive driving is just a myth. The truth is that new drivers have not gained enough behind-the-wheel experience to handle even the simplest of distractions, like eating, changing the radio station, or having pets in the car. An example of a more intense distraction would be the notorious topic of texting and driving, which is currently banned in 30 states. Did you know that sending or receiving a text message while traveling at 50 miles per hour steals your focus for an average of 4.8 seconds? That's equivalent to driving the length of a football field blind. So, to keep your vehicle from becoming an accident waiting to happen, know that all attention should be on the road at all times. Keep constant watch of your surroundings, especially near school buses, ambulances, and construction zones. At any given moment, an innocent pedestrian could dart out into the street, and, if your eyes are busy doing other things, you may not be able to look up before it's too late. Basically, try to imagine what the world would be like if everyone drove just like you. If you're picturing streets filled with reckless drivers ignoring the speed limit, you may want to rethink some things. A mistake is when you know you're doing something wrong, but you do it anyway. An accident is when you know you're doing something wrong. You just momentarily forget that. If you wish to find someone that's never made a driving error, either a mistake or an accident, good luck. Both new drivers and experienced ones mess up sometimes. The trick is in noticing these mess-ups in order to correct them and continually make improvements to your driving so you and everyone around you can have plenty of birthdays to come.